All right, gentlemen, hello and welcome to yet another captivating video by yours truly, Dr. Riker. We are in week 7. Believe it or not, we've made it to week 7 of our social distancing quarantine under this pandemic. I hope you, your families, and your friends are all healthy, safe, and not going too stir crazy in all of this. Today's video, I'm going to fly through two very important things. The first thing I'm going to do is, as I've been doing, kind of show you the outline of what's expected this week. The second thing I'm going to do is talk about how kind of our class comes in for a soft landing. So we only have weeks 7 and 8, so this week and next week, as we sort of start winding things down. So with that said, in an effort to be brief, I'm going to go ahead and share my on campus with you. You can see same 3 assignments for this week. Week 7, lesson 1, assigned tomorrow, Monday, and due Wednesday at midnight. Week 7, lesson 2, technically assigned Wednesday and due Saturday. You can feel free to work through that at your leisure. And then lastly, we have class again Tuesday at 10 a.m. and the link for class is posted within the week 7 participation assignment. So without further ado, I'm not going to read through each of these, but I am going to just pop in both and kind of talk in very broad strokes about each one. So week 7, lesson 1 is focused on kind of, all right, so the war's begun. I talked last week about kind of the overarching themes, right? The Holocaust and the Pearl Harbor bombing. America is in the war. And now we're talking about, okay, some of this fighting, how do the allies, the allied forces, the team that America is on, how do they end up turning the tide against the Axis powers? So that's the overarching question that is for lesson 1. And then in lesson 2, what we're looking at is a little bit different. We're looking inside at America. Now that we're fighting World War II, what does this do for America at home? Does it change our society in any way? So lesson 2, the second half of this week's lesson, kind of talks through some of those things. During class this week on Tuesday, I'm going to throw a lot of information out there to kind of bridge these 2 lessons. And what that's largely going to be talking about is the 2 fronts to the war, the Western Front and the Pacific Front, or the European theater and the Pacific theater. Some of the key battles, key turning points, and key themes, so that you get all of this background knowledge on World War II this week. You come out of this week feeling like an expert, and then next week, you can kind of analyze the effects of some of these things in hopefully what I think will be, imagine that, a fun assignment to kind of close out our study of the war. So I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday morning, 10 a.m., same Zoom time, same Zoom place. And until then, good luck, Godspeed, and stay healthy.